What's that you say? What? There's something on my... Ah! Hey there, everybody. It's Matthew Reinhardt. How are you? Welcome to the pop-up studio. It's me, Matthew Reinhardt, and who am I? Well, I'm a pop-up book creator, a children's book author, an illustrator. Welcome to my channel. You know I love Halloween because it's time for Halloween crafts. So today we have a really cool paper sculpture, a really creepy, what's that you say? What? There's something on my... Ah! We're making a really cool Papercraft Spider. Look at that. It's so cool. And what's great about it, what's really awesome about this is this is made from one piece of cardstock. Now this isn't a pop-up craft like I usually do, but it's a little different. I thought we'd branch out a little. It has a little hole in the back. You can hang it and you can decorate your home with all these cool spiders. You can even pose the legs because it's got pipe cleaners in the legs. So this is really cool, and it was designed by my designer helper. His name is Carrie. He's an amazing paper sculpture designer. And so hopefully we'll see more of these designs that he helped me figure out for you to share with you. So let's get started with the supplies that we need to be able to make this. Okay, so there's already a template. And so all you'll have to do is down below, there's a link to the template. It's a PDF. You just download it and you'll print it out onto cardstock. Now cardstock, you just need one piece. You can use any color. You can get cardstock anywhere. You can get it at a supply store, like art supply store. You can get an office supply store. You get a Walmart, Target, all kinds of places like that. So any color, 8.5 by 11, that's the size of cardstock that you'll need. You need scissors or a craft knife. I use an X-Acto knife in this craft myself, but you can use scissors if you're really good at cutting. There's a lot of cutting. You need craft glue like Elmer's glue, so it's a glue gun. This is one of the rare crafts where we use a glue gun with at least one glue stick to go with that. A large paper clip or a knitting needle, and the reason why we use that is we're using that for scoring and making the fold lines in our spider. Also, you might want to use markers or crayons or colored pencils, or you could even use things like sequins or whatever. I guess you could even put like fur on this if you wanted to decorate your spider. So let's get crafty. Woo! Okay, we've got all of our spider cut out from the paper, and we also have everything scored, right? So let's zoom in. We're gonna start with these legs. So there are 8 legs that we're going to straighten out and sort of make 3-dimensional, right? But this is a paper sculpture. So there is less pop-up, but there is more like sort of folding. It's sort of a cross between origami and, paper sculpture altogether. Well, origami is paper sculpture, but this is a different sort of thing, so we're cutting it up. So we're gonna start with these back legs. See these here? These are the 2 back legs. All right, we're gonna take this little area here, and see, this is just gonna fold. Because we've scored it, it automatically folds in like that. So we're gonna do that. Let's put some glue right there, with just a little dot. I might have used a little too much. Just gonna get some scrap paper. I used a little too much there. And we're gonna put the same thing on the other side too, and we're gonna use that there. Okay, great. So I'm just gonna fold it. See how it straightens out right there? I'm just gonna press it down. Let's do the same thing over here. Okay, so there's 2 down. Okay, now this one here, watch what we're gonna do here. We're gonna fold it, just like that, look, and that straightens out. And guess what we're gonna do with that? We're gonna put a little glue here. So we're gonna press it, hold it, because we don't want too much glue. Getting out everywhere. So I glued it down there, and then we're gonna glue this little triangle right like that. So we double did it. So we've glued this down. Let's do the same over here. Watch. Again, we're folding it like this. And then see that other fold there? That folds down just like that. So now we have our back legs all straightened out. Look at that. Let's do these legs here. And watch this. This is gonna fold like this, and like this. And so what are we gonna do again? We're gonna put a little glue right here. Just like that. See how I'm just painting it in real thick, real little bit, and then it goes like that. And then let's put a little bit of glue back under here too, so just keep it straightened out. So So what we're doing is we're trying to straighten out all these legs, get them positioned properly. So let's do this side. All right, so we did those legs. These legs here, let's go to this part. The legs right here. This needs to stretch out. Now watch. See, all you do is turn it. So see how it was? This is how it was. Let's pull in close and we'll show you. All we did was, forms right there, it goes like that. And what we need to do is put a little teeny dot there. Fold it out, stretch it out, press it down. Now the reason I'm not using the glue gun to straighten out the legs, here's the main reason why. Glue from a glue gun does not go as flat as regular paper, like regular craft glue. It doesn't have water in it, it's just like plastic that's melted. So if I used that, this would be a little bit bubbled up and it'd be a little bit heavier than it needs to be. We want it to be light. All right, so we need to do this leg, right? These legs are going straight forward. So remember how they were? Like they were all, look at that now. So let's get some of these other legs all sort of stretched out. Okay, so we're gonna fold this right here. And it's gonna fold under and in and over, just like that, okay? So what do? Dot right there. Keep it going. And then we need to work on this. So we're gonna straighten it out, so it's gonna go like that. So it was like this, and now it's like that. Let's put a little dot here, and then let's put a little dot on the back like that. Press it down. And let's do the same thing for this leg. We've done 6 legs, we got 2 more legs left. These look like they're pretty much the same. So we're going to fold it right there, just like that. And fold it in on itself. Just gonna put it right there. There's one. Let's do this one here. We fold it down. Then we see this fold here. Fold it like that. Put a little glue there. Put it down. And then let's do the same thing here. So now let's pull back and get a good look at how our spider should be looking at this point with all those straightened out legs. Look at that. All right, next, let's take these. Do you see these 2 triangles here? I'm gonna fold them in like that. And we're gonna just put a little dot of regular craft glue just in there, and we're gonna push it out and see how we're kind of pushing out these legs so that they're spread. Okay, so let's do it on this side too. And that's just gonna help us. We're gonna do this again here. Okay, so let's do that. Now let's do a little dot here. Press it inwards like that. Legs, so let's do it here too. All right. Just like that. And this one's really weird because it kind of goes inward like that. I think we leave that one. So let's go on the other side. Just like that. Spiders are, well, I used to think spiders were creepy. I don't know, I like spiders more now. I think they're, well, I have a few in my studio, and I kind of like that they're around because they certainly get rid of bugs, and they're just cool animals. Okay, so there we go. See how the legs are all kind of going in different directions, just like that. Okay, I'm going to interrupt this craft for a quick message from our sponsor, Insight Editions. Yes, Insight Editions Publishing. They have published my books for almost a decade now, and I've made pop-up books with them. I've made Papercraft books with them. They're amazing. They're creative. They're always thinking about new things to do. And they've finally given me my very own publishing imprint called Reinhardt Pop-Up Studio. And we do all kinds of different things like Papercraft books, pop-up books, obviously, and other pop-up products. So we've got a lot of different books and other products coming out. So I'm just going to name a few. Dungeons and Dragons, the ultimate pop-up book. So this is a huge pop-up book that there are 5 different spreads, and the entire book opens up into a huge sort of a world that you can display, and you can actually play. There's a pop-up 20-sided die, and you can roll it, and there are different pull tabs, and you can, have all these adventures, and there are all kinds of surprises inside each of the pops. There's probably about 70 different little pull tabs that you can explore within the gigantic pop. So it's nuts. Now, if you're a big fan of creatures and animals that live all around the world, my latest book, Paws, Claws, and Snapping Jaws, has just released, and it's a pop-up book about rainforest predators. So we love learning about creatures, and I love making books where all these animals come to life. There's a leaping leopard, there's a coiling anaconda, and there's all different kinds of explorable things inside, so you can learn more about all these amazing animals that live in the rainforest around the world. If you're a big Disney fan, The Little Mermaid, the pop-up book, is another book that I created, and I'm a huge fan of the original Little Mermaid animated movie, and this is a classic storybook pop-ups that retells this awesome story. I'm just always honored to be able to work with Disney and retell those stories in pop-up form. This is a must for Disney collectors and young readers. And then there's Garbage Pail Kids, the ultimate pop-up yearbook. I worked on this with the amazing artist Joe Simcoe, who does all the incredible Garbage Pail Kids artwork for the cards. He is awesome. This book was so much fun to work with because I work on because I don't get to do sort of like wacky, weird stuff as much. And so this was a blast. And there's so many ways. There's even pop-up Garbage Pail Kid cards inside the book. So check it out. There's all kinds of other books. There's lots of pop-up books on Inside Editions website, which is linked below. It's insideeditions.com. You can head on down and check out all their pop-up books, as well as all the other incredible books and products that they sell. It's insane how many different types of books they sell and create, and there's such an amazing, innovative team there. There's something for everyone, so be sure to check it out. That's Insight Editions. All right, so let's get started making the legs finalized. So let's make sure we have 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 pipe cleaners for our 8 legs on our spider. So first, we need to start making the legs look more three-dimensional. So let's start with the back legs here. Now this is kind of an interesting thing. This is different than what we usually sort of do. There's a lot of feeling it out. So what we're gonna do is see the center lines. We're gonna kind of just fold them kind of like that. Now see when you have these little triangle lines here? All right, so watch this. I'm gonna sort of fold these in half. Let's fold it in half going down the whole way. Now, if you scored all the lines properly, this should be no problem. So these should sort of fold. What we're gonna do to make these look like sort of spidery and articulated is watch. So I'm gonna fold that. And now, see how that is? There's one. See, do I have another one? Let's do this one. I'm gonna fold it and sort of angle it. Like that. See how I did that? See how I did that? So those now we can move them around. See those triangles? Help. Bend it like that. And now we have our 3D legs. All right, there's one side. Let's fold this side too. Okay, so now let's get to adding in the pipe cleaner. And see what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a little dot of hot glue in each one of these areas, and then we're gonna end up here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of pre-bend our pipe cleaner so that we know where it's gonna go. So see, it's gonna lay sort of right down like that. See, that's gonna be like our wire spine for our spider. Okay, so let's take our glue gun. Be real careful with it. We're just gonna put, and you gotta do this fast. So we're gonna put a little bit of glue here, just like that. A little here, gotta do it fast. Here and here. All right, and then you hold still, Mr. Pipe Cleaner. And then you're gonna go right there. We're gonna hold it down. Don't burn yourself, because I do that all the time. Press it down in that area, and then we gotta press it down there. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sort of just leave it right there for right now. So I'm gonna do, we're gonna make sure it's pressed down in the center. So there's a center fold line right here. We're gonna just show it. Just gonna show it. Okay, there's that center fold line. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my pipe cleaner, kind of go up towards the fold, but not all the way. So kind of like that. Then I'm gonna just put a little bit more glue gun. I don't usually use a glue gun for our crafts, but this time around, you gotta use a glue gun. So we're gonna press it down and in place, just like that. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing on this side with the magic of YouTube. Whoa, look at that. Oh, it's all glued down. Now, what you missed in this, when I put this one in, is I burned my finger pretty bad. So really, really be careful when you're working with a hot glue gun, because, ooh, wow, that hurt. It hurt a lot. Okay. Now, let's start on some of these legs, and we're gonna do the same thing. So we're gonna fold it down the center, right? We're just gonna fold this all the way down the center. So it's all folded all the way down this center. Actually, let's do that with all the rest of these legs. We're just gonna fold them down the center where that center line is. That way it's just done and out of the way. And then we'll go on each leg, we'll go and we'll fold them in at the different joints, because that's where the fold is. They're at the joints. So this one's a little different. So we gotta fold it. Got the fold line right there. And this one has like sort of an off fold line that goes right there. So those are all folded going down the center, and we're gonna do these as well. There we go. So we folded everything down the center. Now we're gonna do the joints. So this one right here, see these little folds? All this is gonna do is just fold in like that. I'm gonna keep it folded just like that. See how I did that? This one folds like this. Pinch it, fold. See, we got a real nice articulation there. So let's do the other side with the magic of YouTube. Zoom. Okay, so we've done all those legs. Let's turn them over and start with pipe cleaners. We want all the pipe cleaners to kind of end up in the center, kind of like this, all right? And you'll notice, like, I only do it at certain points along the way. And there on each little segment, okay? And then I'm gonna press it down. I'm gonna try not to press where the glue is, but nearby it, so I don't burn myself again. Yeah, definitely use a tool, because I don't want you burning your fingers. Okay, so there we go. It's all along that leg. All right, so let's get these other legs done. Whoa, through the magic of YouTube, we've finished gluing in all of our pipe cleaners. So we have all 8 glued in underneath our spider. So that looks really good. So now we can turn our spider over. Let's see, it folds down the center, but we can start to articulate our legs a little bit. Now our legs on this spider can really, and they're a little bit stronger now too. So we'll be able to make them stand up. See, she is looking super fab. It's almost like we're making a paper action figure in a way, because, you know, you can kind of pose it, bending them. See, and those little joints are really nice. Those folds there, they work really nice for us, and they look like articulation points in a spider's exoskeleton. So now we have to do the body. And we're gonna fold this here. It's folded down the center real well, right? And we're gonna fold this, fold here, kind of folds like this. Now watch, this is gonna fold, we're gonna pinch it again. Look at that. See how that folded, just like that? So it was like this, we just folded and pinched it. I'm gonna make sure our center fold down the center. Sort of like that, okay? And that's just giving us some nice sort of texture on the abdomen of our spider. See how we're doing those? Like that. I'm gonna fold this down. It's really just like a folding sculpture. We're folding it to get it to where we want it to be. Look at that. Look at how that nice curve is on the abdomen. That's so cool. And it's amazing when you build something like this that you can like a piece of flat paper. It was a flat piece of paper, and we folded it and cut it up. And now, so see this part here? This little gray area here. What I want to do is, we can just use a little bit of the glue gun just right here. We're just gonna put a little glue right there, just a teensy bit. See how I did that? And we're just gonna pinch and put this side right there, like that. See how I did that? Just make sure you don't burn your finger when you do it. So that way our abdomen is really nice and pinched shut. Let's see, let's make sure these go down like that. There we go, like that. Let's fold these down so we get a nice curved spider abdomen. And the reason why I have it, this is, we can put a string, loop it through, and we can hang our spider. So there we go. It's pretty much done. Oh, there's one thing left that we need to do that I think would really work nicely for our spider. Let's get a pencil. Hey, pencil, come here, pencil. Here, pencil. Where are you? I'm right here. Okay, here's a pencil. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna curve. These are the little pedipalps or whatever, the little fangs. If I am wrong, please correct me, because sometimes I get the animals. We're just gonna, you know when you curl paper? Watch. Just gonna kind of roll it around there. I'm gonna curl that so that those fangs look kind of spooky there. There's one. And there's two. And there's a little fold line there so that you can, so here we are. Here is our cool spider. Let's see if we can get it to stand. It's kind of hard sometimes. There we go. Oh, look at this thing. Oh, it's huge. Look at this. This is going to look really good hanging from the door. Look at that. Ooh. All right. So I've got some ideas for decorating. So let's get started with that. All right. So we could use markers to decorate if we wanted to. Like if we wanted to put stripes or edges on the edges of the legs. Like we could do all kinds of markings on all the tips of the legs. You could use your markers to decorate like that. You could use, oh, this is what I wanted to show you. We could even use, well, you could use Google eyes if you were feeling goofy, if you wanted to make like a goofy spider, right? But you could also use like little rhinestones like I got here, because I got tons of these, or all these little jewels. We could put jewels on here for eyes. Wouldn't that be cool? We want to use scarier ones than that. Maybe I got some, do I have red? Ooh, that's kind of creepy. Well, those are kind of pink. All right, well, so we're gonna decorate this. I'm gonna glue those on and let's see what we got.
Whoa, so there we are. We made our Papercraft spider. See, I don't have arachnophobia anymore. I like these guys a lot. So you can hang these up. There's a cool little hole in the back that you can string. You could hang them up and put them all over your house for Halloween. I love making these paper sculptures. They're so cool. And we're trying to branch out with some different types of crafts to make so that we're not just doing pop-ups. So if you have ideas about other types of paper crafts and other kinds of cardboard crafts and things like that that we should get to looking at, let me know in the comments below, because I want to do what you like. Thank you all for watching. And if you like this video, please be sure to hit like, feel free to comment, hit the subscribe button, you know all the stuff. If you've got an idea for future crafts, let me know in the comments, please. This channel and everything I do here on YouTube is because of you. Thank you for supporting my work. Thank you for engaging. And thank you for being so creative and joining me today on this video. This is Matthew Reinhardt saying, stay crafty and keep it poppin'. And oh, happy Halloween. Ooh, spidery. Bye-bye.